Alright, how it be like, family? What's good? Back in the booyah yet again. If you missed last time, big ass spoilers going forward, cause we finally recruited Neku. Mans is on the squad. He's getting along great with everybody. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to know my new teammate. Hang on, who's that? That ain't Neku. That's even better. The fuck? So yeah, it turns out our mystery player was the OG Himbo back before the craze had swept the nation. I'm so glad my boy gets another chance in the Himbo age to flex his stuff. You caught me in the middle of a bit of housekeeping, a little rearranging of the roles here. Let's see, what can we find for? Okay, that actually is probably a very good fit for my boy Beat. Two Himbos in one party, this may upset the balance. No. Beat is on a totally different level, okay? Like, Fret he's kind of a doofus. He doesn't have the same energy, I promise you. This man's invented Himbos. And I'm so happy to see him again. I was so hyped to stream this today because it's Beat! I get to play as my boy! And it's my favorite mechanic from week 1. Back again already on, what is this, day 3? Just out of nowhere. Alright, so starting stats. Let's, you know what? Let's just start from the very beginning. Let's see how he stacks up to the team as I have created them so far. Okay, style is low. That checks out though. He's a simple man. Decent HP. I would say decent attack and defense for where we are. I've been grinding a lot off stream, so this is not, I would say this is not a bad starting setup for a new character, especially at this point in the game. It does it does kind of lend credence to Rindo's worries that he is not strong enough to make up for the lack of Neku. Makes me wonder, is the entire cast from 1 in this? I don't know. I highly doubt it. Unless they all just show up right at the end like, what's good? Okay, VIP boost. I'm gonna crank that right away on my boy because it's low enough for him to make use of. We're gonna start with Beat since his needs are the most readily apparent in terms of ability usage, because he's got the least to work with. All these are uninterruptible, so I give him something that I feel like he would actually wear. That's his kind of kicks, right? Helping Hand. Okay, low knockdown. Frozen Foes. I like how he can wear this. Works out just fine. Frozen Foes. I don't think that's gonna come up much. That what we're rocking right now. I'm scared. Yeah. Knockdown resistance. A lot of these have knockdown resistance. Okay. I'm sensing a trend. I also assume I'm gonna get a shit ton new clothes past this point, because I haven't seen anything with beat specific abilities, and we've already got like 12 of those for every character. So alright, I think that Helping Hand is gonna be ailing enemies. Slightly increases how often psychs inflict negative status effects. That could be good. I hope that works for the party and not just the person it's equipped to. My man Beat is not a status type of guy. He's more like, why do that when you could just knock him flat? Alright, I want to compare this stuff, because a lot of these have Helping Hand on them, to make sure I'm getting the most bang for my buck. Okay, yeah, best stats by far. Good shit. You wear that? That's pretty good. I just bought that. It costs a lot of money. Shows that even if you don't have a lot of style, you can still wear something fancy looking. Alright, how about hats? Anything work for hats? Beat drop bonus? That could help. Groove boost. Okay, actually I like that better. Somebody's probably going to end up with that, but I don't think Beat needs... Yeah. This is definitely style appropriate for Beat. Oh good, he can wear this, because Fret has much more style, and I need to free up some space for Chaboy. Okay, so who's next? Fret's got the most, no duh. So okay, Nagi's next. Nagi's some cool shit. Get the XP on fleek. Or I could put the auto charge back on. Time display. Boost. No mercy. I remember laughing when I first bought this bag and seeing the ability, because it's very fitting. Alright, I think the phone case has it's like a combo of a bunch of stuff that the accessories do, so that's good. I'm chilling with that. Earthbound. Prevents knockback. Okay, so that's, I feel like uninterruptible would make more sense there. I think Stour Ally might actually be helpful. Or actually, Nagi currently has the most defense, so she needs that the least, objectively. Alright, so what else can we do? Uninterruptible. Or character-specific abilities. Okay, I guess this one's yours. Enjoy. Stunned foes. Yeah, figures. Makes perfect sense. Metabo boost. Okay, somebody is gonna wear these. Definitely. Faux show. In fact, I'm just gonna pop over to Rindo real quick and make sure I don't forget to do that, because I am gonna need that. That's a steady stream of bonus stats. Absolutely necessary. Why do damage later when you could do damage now? Yeah. Sounds like Beat is a think in the moment kind of man. No, yeah, you give him way too much credit, assuming he thinks at all. Dudes is not here for that. Oh, more Metabo boost. Yup. Cure boost. That'd be cool if I ever used Cure. Fiery Synergy. I haven't tried any, like, Synergy decks yet. I'm kind of wondering if I should branch out into that. HP boost. Jinx Strength. You know what? I bet there's some really busted-ass combos with this and the ones that give you bonus attack when you're in Mortal Peril. Because it's stacking and they're always active. Keep an eye out for that. If you end up playing this game yourself, somebody should try that out. You probably win fights in like 3 seconds. There's definitely some red Tearstone Ring shenanigans to be found here. More Metabo boost. Quick check, make sure nothing else is worth the trouble. And yup, give. Yeah, Turnabout Strength, that one. You combine that with Jinxed and just watch them melt. Okay, group boost definitely needs to be on somebody, and I kind of flew through Nagi's list. Okay. Alright, Rinrin. What are you wearing? A big-ass HP boost. Keep that in mind. A big-ass attack boost. Actually. I need 2 Metabos. Those attack boosts. Yes. Alright, I gotta put some attack boosts on from somebody. Attack boost, attack boost, attack boosts everywhere. Okay, that one's HP 70, defense 70. What's this? Better. Better by 8. Oh no! Takes up 2 slots. Rip! Oh, so does that one. Rip! Alright, hold up. Because I needed these... Yeah, that's Metabo boost too. That's not worth it. Oh, okay. These are... And I'd have to lose 2 of them to put one on Knight. You know what? We need the fury and the power and the strength. Give. That's what it's about. Make them sweat. Gato. Could be good. Tiger Punks. I think my my VIP level's really high with Tiger Punks. But still, that might be the best move for now. Same brand, defense boost. Nah. What do we need defense for? We're just not gonna get hit. Y button psych up? Oh, I have one of those, cool. I also have X button psych up. I'm so sorry about this, Rindo. I mean, actually, I'm kinda not. Just call it as hazing. We're gonna teach this man how to be confident. Trial by fire. We boost for you. I never put charge moves on Rindo, so that will be wasted. Kinda want to get some regen, actually. That's always nice. Alright, so what I see that Fret has to have, this. He drop bonus. Or unless I give him the Y. This does use that. Stat booster is good. Stick with that for now. Alright, anything Fret specific for the shirt? Not really. So I guess I'm just... I feel like he's gonna end up in... Oh god, I gotta... Because it's hard to wear. It's a very distinctive style. No one's gonna see him wearing that under the poncho, so I feel like you could pull that off pretty easily. Let's see. Yeah, more of that. Here, you can have that. That's a good one. Earthbound. Oh, never mind. No knockback. None whatsoever. Fucking done with that. That doesn't happen anymore. Oh, I could do stunned for Fret. He ends up with a lot of statuses. Frozen foes. I think I saw something with shock. Fret specific attack boost. That's cool. And then all the helping hand ones are the strongest by far. Except for that, that's pretty tanky. Alright, I'll take that. And alright, I gotta make sure I don't miss something important, because these are all the ones that have the crazy ass abilities on them, the accessories. As you'd expect. I want this! Style 160. Alright, that's something to shoot for, though. Restores a small amount of the team's HP every time they defeat an enemy with a psych. Lifesteal on kill. We love that shit. Hardy Strike is not gonna get a lot of use. Because I just tend to get hit. I'm just chilling and I get hit. Wow! And we have a Fret specific ability. Plus regen 2. I will take the HP boost. Alright, that's the team. Remade from scratch. And here's our pins. We got Fret back on Y button duty. With a... oh, I predicted that was going to be a Kinesis, but it is light element. Fascinating. Oh, and it has lifesteal. The fuck? That is incredible. Alright, so a large object randomly comes out. It's pretty Kinesis-like. I feel like light is just... it's like the non-element element. Alright, we're gonna max this out and then probably switch to something else. Not that I don't like it, but... and I gotta level this at some point, even though I haven't had much luck with it so far. Hopefully having a full team of 4, I can just mix it in there. I might just use this for beat confirms. Beat drop, that is, not the character. Like, just as a combo tool, and not actually do the finisher, because I have found it difficult to aim. Divine Dodge. Yes, absolutely. I'll take that immediately, thank you. What a bro. This is a stat boost from your favorite foods. I can also get an item. Several items. Are there any abilities that I have missed? Oh, increased time. Yep. 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 Yep, yep, yep. Gotta have that. Never leave home without it.
Let me think this through.
Alright, and with that, I believe the prep is done. There are no side quests. Today is a straight brawl. That's what we like to see. Alright, let's get the fuck out there. Let's hit the streets and tear it up. I don't have that much money, so I am gonna fight first instead of eating first. Because I'd like to get a real good meal in the team. Get the big stat boosts. Secret little psych. Oh, we're already getting the tips. Supersonic speed.
The show.
The fuck is there? I don't know what that said. Sound surf. What? I can run faster? It's timed with the music. What the fuck? And you get a groove boost. I'm sorry, what? What the okay, we fucking Cage 3D now. What the fuck? I'm not sure about this timing. Like, I'm trying to figure it out, but it's a little weird. He's the gift that keeps on giving. You're not joking, duh. Fuck. All right, so I don't know how to get crazy points in this, clearly, because I tried the first run, and I didn't even get reward 1. But I'm just gonna eat as many of these as I can,
You're no match for me.
and go Bobby Shmurda. Look at it, it's the boy! Alright, after 20 minutes, we're finally in a fight. Let's go. Group 200. Show me. Level 2 combos. Blip, 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 blip.
Great job.
Shotgun. Uh-oh. Okay. Doesn't work on airborne opponents. Could've guessed that. Bonk, 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 bonk. That does, though. I don't understand. Can I hit this guy? Swoop. Alright, if I get a little distance on him, I can kind of hit airborne foes. Ooh! Tasty! Most tasty. I was about to say, one of those is the real one. I'm not really worried.
Let us tread carefully.
We got our fourth back, we got our damage back. We got our shotgun. Kablow! No, we keep going. Get off. Move! You can't tell me that's not what he said. Kapah! You dodge that, bitch. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, and yes. Beautiful. Oh god, there are 10 of these. That just hit me all at once. I'm only on the third one. Alright, let's go. I ain't scared. Can't hit him from there. That's fine. I can hit everything around him though. Oh, you bitch! What? I've hit the button. He was literally already grabbing me. Bitch. He's a booyaka. I love him. 'Twas sick indeed. Oh my god. This is gonna be a fantastic time. Woo! care that it's 10 battles. I'm excited. We got it. We got it in us.
This ain't good, yo.
Oh, it's fine. Shh.
All together now. We got this.
Yeah, just replace all that meter immediately. That's how it's done.
That was pretty sick.
Twas sick indeed.
Honk honk. Oh god. Okay, well, I did get hurt a lot, so that checks out. Thought it was future Rindo.
I foresee no difficulties.
I mean, they call him Neku, and it's like, I didn't even think to question it. I was like, he's incognito or something, even though, like, the hair color is wrong. I didn't even think about it.
We got this. Ain't no stopping us now. We got this.
Like, if I'm actually trying to figure out a mystery, I can usually do it very fast. But if I'm not, I will just blindly trust anything the game tells me. Puh!
Oh yeah. Looking good, brother.
Wanna play it? Okay, reached. Just barely. Honk, honk, honk. No, put down, baby. Neku is brown. Yeah, Neku's hair is brown. It's like, it's the darker shades of Fret's hair.
No sweat.
So I was like, did he dye his hair to go camo? Release the nerd, bird. Esknos, as usual. Ow! Little shit! That did so much damage. Need to avoid the frickin' bears.
Let's keep it up.
Beep beep!
Oh yeah. Looking good.
But fortunately, I have regen, so if I sit back for long enough. Shit, I missed. Stop eating! That does not dislodge. There you go. Okay. Well. You know how I was saying I never use cure pins? I'm really tempted to put one on Nagi right now. Kapow! Fuck you. Nope, keep the birds away from me. How are you going to hit me from all the way over here? Alright, I had enough of y'all. The fuck out me way.
Got it. Nice one, Rin, dude.
Ah, who's up? Yo, I'm at the scramble.
Got it.
But I'm at Tokyo Records, so that doesn't even compute. I'm at the Justice Burger. I'm at the Glutton for Gluten. I'm at the combination Justice Burger Glutton for Gluten. Burn that bitch.
Let's keep it up.
Masterfully done.
Ugh. It's worth a lot of points if I actually manage to pull this off. That's what I'm riding on. My XP to next level is really low. That might save us.
Time to use my true power.
I just need to not be a doofus and get hit. Alright, I'm gonna shotgun the wolf. How many times do you hear that in your life? Actually, probably. Probably more likely to hear that than I make it sound. I see you, bitch. Oh, I couldn't reach. Ow, 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 ow. Come on, where's that XP? I'm gonna get no. The fuck, that clipped my frickin' toe. All right, stand still for a second. Bitches assed.
Let's keep it up. Perfecto.
Oh, damn it. Oh, come on. They comboed Rindo. That's rude.
Victory is all.
I couldn't even get him out of there. All right, gotta keep an eye out for that one, I guess.
Nice one, nah, girl. Are you ready for this?
Bathe in the light.
Let's keep it up. Perfecto.
Bless thy humble contribution.
That was perfect.
Who's even alive? There you are.
Alright, bring it.
Hit completely the wrong people, but that's fine.
It's over.
Ignite.
Yes, got it.
Oh, perfect. Ish. Moo!
Just doing my job.
Oh, landed in it just in time. Y'all see that shit? I'm talking calculated. Moo! Come on, somebody give me a beat. Beat? You give me a beat? That's my man.
Yes, got it.
Not bad, yo.
Just doing my job.
Burn. All right. I'm getting it. I'm feeling it. I know how to not get hurt. Shotgun, high risk, high reward. Mostly reward. I don't know about high risk. I feel like I could just kind of rip that shit.
I did it.
Hell yeah, you did.
Perfect timing.
Masterfully done.
Come here.
Get it.
I return to the fray.
Come fucking get it. See what happens
That was perfect.
now that I know what I'm doing. Also, give me my health back. Move.
We're on a roll.
Damn it, I tried to meet him. I tried to challenge the grab attack. Don't ever challenge the grab. You wouldn't think the wolf would be the grappler, but... Okay, I'm feeling this is going a lot better.
These punks is done for.
These punks is dunks. He's Doug. Shotgun them birds. That whole thing went through, not a single large object.
Bless thy humble contribution.
See, this is why I can't get behind the kinesis. Because it doesn't give me consistent beat drops.
Stop that.
I need groove to function.
Nice, thanks.
I also need Nagi. Stop grabbing.
Is she okay?
Blip, 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 blip. All right, if you mash Swift Strike, you are not going to hit every attack in the combo. That's what I have learned today.
Just doing my job.
Give me my health.
Our party is equipped to win.
And what's this, meteor? Yeah, hell yeah. Did that hit anything?
I suppose.
All right, if I take a second to reorient myself, I get much better results from that. Bonk. Hey, 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 hey! Nobody asked your opinion.
Follow me, yo.
Indeed.
Blip, 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 blip. Babe, you gotta stop.
Just doing my job.
That was
Listen, I'll pull some strings. I'll get Friend to stop calling you Nah Girl. You have to stop saying Sally Forth. Oh, the catch! Like butter! Fuck him up! Okay, yeah, I'm absolutely in my element now. I can take on 20 of these mofs. Let's go. What round we on? 5 already? Easy shit. Oi! Better get the fuck. Okay, a lot of whiffs there. Not my best work. What's up, Lynn? What's up, Hive? You're just in time for the ass bruising. Theirs. I mean, you missed mine. Yo, keep him stun locked. Keep him stun locked. All right, explosion go off. Mother. Free at last. I have no idea what's happening. Light rays. That's very inaccurate. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. Buddy.
Is she okay?
You better lay off the beat. Oh, shit. Oh, God. I still can't aim it for shit.
What'd you say, Penny?
What'd you call her? Did he say penny or panty?
I foresee no difficulties.
Never not Sally Forth. The chat is unanimous. No, everybody stop moving. I already hate this round.
Not all, per se.
I don't know what he's calling her.
Let's keep it going.
Shit. Alright, there. Yeah, try and grab me through that. I'll hit you with fucking sun chips until you surrender.
What'd you say, Penny?
She didn't say anything, she just screamed. She's prone to that.
Indeed.
Blup. Like they're literally sun chips. What? That's. I'm looking right at them.
Oh, this is gonna be easy.
They're shaped like the sun. I would eat them. That makes them sun chips. Hey!
Twas sick indeed.
Quit it.
Shit! It's fucking whoops.
Spectacular.
Keep it up, B. I got you.
He said it, the beat goes on, but I don't da dum. You better.
Was an inexplicable success.
Just keep it up, right?
Absolutely the type of guy to blast Lose Yourself at max volume at 4 in the morning.
Time for a beatdown.
That is primo beat energy.
That all you got, Penny?
Not all.
I swear to God.
Yes, got it.
With chains this long, it's gonna be like everything's a boss fight.
Fine.
Let's turn up the volume, yo.
Masterfully done.
Hey, hey, hey! I was using that.
Thanks, Nagi.
No need to thank me.
Sun chips. Die. Alright, I think that was 8.
No sweat.
So we're almost out of here. Reduction 9. 2 to go. The power.
Big for my humble contribution.
Big.
Great job.
Let's turn up the volume.
Masterfully done.
I'm just gonna use the normal mashup because I want the groove. Booyaka! I love that all these folks are getting to do like an entire game's worth of voice lines. I've never cared that an RPG had voice acting before this one. It just never mattered to me. But now I'm so excited. Finishing blow! Oh shit! It was the wrong one! Alright, finishing blow. Yeah, it really adds a lot to this, yeah. Yeah, they make good use of it.
I think we've got this.
Okay, final round!
Time to use my true power.
What you been waiting
Ow.
for? Booyaka!
How the fuck do you move out of that? You have got to be shitting me. I can't believe I just let that happen. That bear just hit Nagi for half of my life on the final round. I was actually enjoying myself that time, and then that shit happens. All right, I guess we're going again.
Oh, this is gonna be easy.
Oh, wait a damn minute. I got a tip. But I can't read the whole thing. Expand. All right, Hazel tipped $3.33. I can't read your full comment. All it gave me was, yo, they got the... then it cut off. But thank you so much, Hazel. Appreciate you. Actually made some money off today's stream. I'm about that. All right, now I'm gonna earn my wage. By ripping it up. Give me my health back. I'm going to need it. Oh, somebody picked that up. Yep. Yep. Oh shit. I don't even care if you're the real one. You about to be nothing. Kerplow. Shit. Man, he does go though. No more multiply. We're done with that. Yeah, the VAs. You can hear the VAs had a ton of fun with this.
Let's do it to it, yo.
I think they actually got, like, for the first game, I love when this happens, because you know it was a complete accident, but it works out so well. The first game barely had any voice lines, so they probably just hired whoever. But now they have to commit to that voice cast, so now we actually get to hear someone different. Instead of the same, like, 20 voice actors that do every anime. Let go of the beat! Revenge! Yeah, dodge that. Oh, you... Bitch. Finisher! Just shoot a big blast of damage. Non-elemental damage. Wonder if this has any common VAs. I think Nagi's voice actors might count. I don't know. I didn't know she did Amanase. I mean, obviously this is not a traditional anime job, but it bears a lot of the same DNA.
Not all the same.
No, you ain't having shit. I'm done with that shit. God fucking almighty. That is so annoying. Alright, you know what? I got a fix for that. I got a fucking fix for that. You ready for this? Hold up, we gotta switch beat off of L. I got a mondo fix for that. You fucking ready? Punk ass? What would make me resort to? Where is it? That's the one. Shove my fucking hot dog in his face. Let's see how you like that. Go ahead. Hit Nagi again for my entire life bar. I fucking dare you. Done with that shit. And we're bringing back one of the classics to boot.
Keep it up, Fred.
Boom, yada.
Beat, buddy. Move. It's over.
I need you to back the fuck off me. I saw that bird.
Heads up. Move. Hands up.
Does that track?
Did I do that?
Am I aiming that for no reason? That tracks if you don't if you don't move the control stick. I'm a fucking moron. Oh, he puts it on everybody. Let's go. Hey, what'd I fucking say? Drown you in sun chips, you freak.
Kaboom.
Thanks for the help.
I got
Why does that do so little? Are they resisted or something? No Yuri Lowenthal or Troy Baker. The first one had a few. It was like, I think
Let us tread carefully.
Travis Willingham was in it. God, that's all I can think of that I would recognize. Oh, I can use that on the wolves too. Let's go.
It's over. Heads up. Hands up.
Jesus, the recharge time. I guess that's fair. It didn't work! It didn't fucking work!
Yes, got it. We're on a roll.
bombs away.
Okay, that's definitely not gonna catch him. No. Oh my god, the window is so narrow and there's only one. The fuck? That's not worth it at all. I'd rather just heal at that point. Just heal up and take the hit, and that would actually be more effective.
Was that cool or what?
Fuck's sake, every time I think I'm getting something cool.
No sweat for Fred.
I think I'm keeping my levels too, and I'm still getting fucked up. Fuck you.
So far, so good.
Let's keep it going.
No one hit me. I am baby.
Let's keep it up. That was sick.
Baby with power.
Heads up, hands up.
Bombs away.
Oh yeah.
Looking
All
good,
together
brother.
now.
Get rid of the problem. Bears.
Was that cool or what?
Terrorizing our forests. Well, I mean, that's the problem. The bears out here in the city. Yeah, bitch. What? I can hit you from up there. Don't test me.
Let me go.
Oh, you gonna come down to my level, huh? Yeah, you'll see what happens then.
We've got this in the bag.
Alright, I'm only on chain 4. That's okay. We'll make it out of this. You stick with me, I'll stick with you. Did it work? I didn't even see it hit him. Oh my god, the parry sucks. It's up every hour, and it doesn't cover nearly as much space as I thought it would, even though it covers all 4 teammates.
Exquisite timing. We got this. Hands up.
I've never been so disappointed by a pin. Okay, I think it can parry the pounce, though. Yeah, and no... Okay, and all my pins take forever to recharge. Jesus Christ! It's like a parry, but with a massive cooldown. Some dev proposing an atrocity.
Bombs away.
Like, what's the fucking point? It's the same shit as all the defensive options in the Final Fantasy VII remake. Like, you're gonna take damage, so why should I ever bother with defense? Why should I not just make it a DPS race?
I think we've got this.
Like, I eventually came around to what that game was trying to accomplish, but that was really annoying at first.
Got it. We're on a roll.
Because I was basically just playing an action game, but taking fixed damage non-stop.
Masterfully
I
done.
was like, that's not kosher.
Keep it up, B.
I got you.
Heads up. It's over. Now. Quit it.
Ah. Off, please.
Nice work.
Can I just rip that while they have me grabbed and it breaks it? Because that might be the most utility I've gotten out of the parry.
Bombs away.
Die.
Right.
It's so big, you just catch them anyway. They don't have to be at the epicenter.
Sucker.
They just have to be in the neighborhood. If you're in the same zip code, that bomb still hits.
Kaboom.
Alright, get rid of this. Whatever this mess is.
Perfecto.
Don't need it in my city.
Oh yeah.
Looking good, brother.
Like, I could parry the explosion, or I could just leave. Please tell me I won't hate FF7R combat. It took me a little bit to get used to,
This punk's is done for.
but I appreciate it more now.
I did it.
Hell yeah, you did.
It has a lot more of the trappings of a turn-based RPG than you would think from looking at it. And that's really what you have to reckon with most of all. It's like a mental thing.
Bombs away.
If you know what you're in for, though, you can get a lot out of it. I mean, I can get a lot out of it, but I like turn-based RPGs. Apparently I'm weird. Because nobody fucking plays them anymore. Behind you, fool!
You're done for.
Gotcha, stupid. Me trying to hide the fact that Vita's in the game for my spoiler alerts. Why? Oh no! Oh no!
Let's keep it up.
Has she gotten far enough
Send this.
at this point, or is this still a worry? God all fucking mighty! I don't think I'm gonna make it out of this one. I was really counting on that parry. Do some fucking work, and it is just not. Okay. So that's, yeah. That was worthless. Alright, what button is heal on? I sure it's L, isn't it? Oh, I can't use the shotgun. Where are my heals? Oh, that one's on ZL. And these are on L. Alright, we're using ZL, because I want my shotgun back. The grenade was not helping as much as I thought it would. It has clearly been outclassed. It says it's stronger than that, but the damage says otherwise. Volcano Pin is cray? The hell it is. It hits for like 15 damage every 3 seconds. that shit can stay benched. I need fucking firepower. You'd think the fire pin would do it.
Just be careful.
All right, just dump my load on everything, and then yep, shotgun blast.
I did it.
Hell yeah, you did.
Please don't quote this stream out of context to your friends. I might be in serious trouble with the law. Sun chips.
We got this. Did I do that? You sure did.
Pah! Okay, yes. Like, the potential to just hit everything for slightly less damage than the bomb does to one enemy. Definitely worth.
Ain't no stopping us now.
Bitch! Okay.
I think we've got this.
I really wish the shotgun was on R, though. That would be so much more comfortable. No! Shut mouth! Pah! Oh shit. Oh, I ripped those way too early. No! Oh my god, everybody stop.
Got it. Nice one, Red Dude.
Annoying mobs, the 10 chain.
Perfect timing. That was perfect.
It never ends. God damn it! Alright, you can all go fuck yourselves. I'm restarting the chain. I'm leaving the wolves out.
You finna bounce, yo?
I'm so done with the wolves. I'm so fucking done with the wolves. The wolves are out. I don't want it. They get one combo off. Yeah, why can they combo? That's not what enemies do. Imagine Devil May Cry if the mobs could combo. Fuck is wrong with you? Oh god, they come packaged with the bears, don't they? It's just a universal constant. Alright, well I'm gonna have to lower the chain at least.
Okay. I can do
Like,
this.
fuck. What a pain. Already spent an hour on these guys.
Oh, this is
On
gonna
one
be
fight! This game is kind of ballooning.
Let me go.
It's over. Was that cool or what? Not bad.
Like, at this point I'm gonna have to grind off stream, because
I did
my
it.
stream progress is not gonna be fast enough either way.
I did it.
Hell yeah, you did.
Did I do that? You sure did. How's that?
Masterfully done.
Punk ass bitch. Out the face.
Fight on.
Eat it.
Just be careful.
I'm gonna tell you, the jump to 3D is, it's not as impossible as people make it out to be for certain franchises, but it is really a test of your core mechanics. Because it is so much easier for fights, in particular, to get obnoxious in 3D. Like, the exact same formula just becomes more annoying.
How's that? Let's keep it going.
Bear? Fuck off!
Ain't no stopping us now.
Sun chips! Alright, the only one who's up is Nagi, so I guess I'm just gonna chill for a second. Yeah, at last.
Alright, bring it.
How's that?
Booyaka!
Please kill! Somebody! Thank you, Beat. As usual, the problem solver. Oh shit, I want out.
Assured.
Her smile and enthusiasm gone. Oh, y'all heard me before I started. I was so hyped. And these dudes just beat it out of me in the span of one chain.
That was perfect. Yes, got it.
Oh my god, I'm a groove machine! Not gonna reach the time, but that's okay.
That was perfect.
Damn it! Literally nobody is up! I can't prevent this. I swear to god, the randomness on that, I'm about to drop it. I'm about to fucking drop it. Like, you could go that whole combo without getting any knockback. That is not acceptable.
Done for. Perfect timing. That was perfect.
The only way I'm making it through this is that one of my pins is explicitly for healing and another has lifesteal. That's what I've been reduced to.
Let's do this.
Alright, it's only a 5 chain, so we're almost out of it this time.
How's that? Let's keep it together now.
Charging up a shotgun. Blah! God. Fuck. Let go. The grabs are on my last nerve. Like, I get it, it's a neat mechanic. All of your buttons are also playable characters, so you have to take care of them. They can be disabled, so it's like, you know, you gotta manage them. It immediately stops being fun when there's 6 enemies with grabs on the screen. Damn it. Better visual indication of where my hitboxes are would also be great. Just for those low hitting moves there. Another thing they didn't have to worry about in 2D because it was kind of a chain of memories situation where nothing was ever really out of your reach. It was just on a different plane. I am not letting you beat me on the last fucking round again. You may not.
Thought I was a goner there.
Fuck you. Christ.
That's not so bad, right?
At least I got a VIP level. Oh yeah, Kurorushi. Bulwark. Alright, we got some new pins out of that. That's good. Place this fucking failure. Shockwave. Ooh! That's sexy. It's a long combo, but it is sexy. And it's not gonna hurt my fingies. Wait, that's a shockwave, but it's not on X. So I could have 2 shockwaves. No, it's an Uber pin though, so I can't do that yet because I can only have 1 Uber pin right now. Alright, I guess I'm leaving the healing on. I guess that's a fucking thing I have to do now. Fucking ridiculous. Oh, I leveled up that pin to max in one go. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about leveling pins on stream though, because I need a kit that actually functions. Alright, only 1 symbol left. Let's do a 5 chain and call it. I think that's 5. Yep.
I suppose Close combat is inevitable.
That first run knocked all the greed out of my entire body. I have been cleansed of one of the deadly sins in record time. God, that combo goes on forever. I don't know about that one. I really don't. That worries me. Get off! It didn't even...
Let's keep it going.
This game is getting on my nerves now. How do we go from such meteoric highs to such fucking horrific lows? Get off my healer! Never fuck with the white mage. Just hold the button and murder. All greed is gone, only caution remains. I'm about to just put my level back up at this point, like...
I don't know about
This is not worth. So if I can't finish the combo on the enemy, it doesn't just track to the next one and keep going? Is it me? Am I just asking too much? I mean, is it just asking me to move away from the groove gauge altogether? Because that's what it feels like. If my style could be anything by this point, it's probably groove gauge manipulation. I just like doing it. I like stuff that combos easily. I can't reach with anything! Fucking finish this fool. I am beyond done. Alright, so yeah, that Uber pin is not a tool for picking up or for starting combos. That is a finisher and only a finisher. Oh my god. I can't even get him off because I'm being attacked by something else while I try. One of these assholes leaves fire everywhere. I'm fucking done. This is so fucking frustrating.
We don't have time for this.
Yeah, well said, Rendo. Well fucking said. I got a fucking schedule to keep, alright? This was so much more fun the first time. What happened?
Gotta focus.
Let's get this shit over with.
Galaxy Brain activate!
Drop rate times 10. I am so demoralized by that number. That would be massive in any other game. Fucking god, the gist is annoying.
Let's turn up the volume, yo. That was perfect.
Hey, not bad. Just doing my job.
He can't even finish the combo without getting grabbed by another wolf. Like, don't use that psych against these enemies. That's what the game is telling me. And yet that psych was a drop from the last day. That's just not good game design. God, Neo 12, you were doing so good. Po Buddy's nerfed, I guess. Just hold it down until the wolves are dead. I don't care anymore. Oh. So frustrating.
I think we've got this.
I'll take 16 frogs, please. Like, it's all birds and wolves. It's all shit that interrupts.
Perfect timing. That was perfect. Better brace yourself.
Move it to me, yo.
God, the worst part is, if you actually get through the whole combo, you have like half a second to pick up the most amount of groove for that. Yeah, that's fair.
Just doing my job. Keep your eyes on me.
Aren't the Uber pins supposed to be like special? Like super powerful and, you know, they're limited?
Perfecto.
Alright, beat his ass.
It's over. Let's keep it up.
It doesn't even look like your level changes things that much. I know, it gives me a few extra mistakes to make. That's it. That's the worst part. Like, I just gave up a ton of drop rate, which basically translates directly into money. Which is how I buy food, which is how I improve my stats. Which is how I get better at the game.
Ain't no stopping us now.
If it's not gonna give me an opportunity to get any of that before it cranks shit up like this, what does it expect of me?
Exquisite timing.
I'm be honest with you, I'm having a frustrating time. I wouldn't say it's completely turned me around on the game. I think I've just hit a rough patch. But I do want to talk about this because this is important to me. Because this is my favorite genre. And I feel like we've been making these same mistakes for decades. And it really disheartens me to see people just fall back on these old cliches. Like, it's all essentially a lot of set dressing over, you have to grind now. This is the part of the game where you grind.
Do next.
We need to stop that.
Nailed it. Perfecto.
That should have stopped long ago.
I fear the worst.
It was a bad call on the SNES, and now at this point there are exponentially more games in the world to play. There's no right way to do it. It takes too long.
It's over now.
Rejuvenate.
Even if you're like a casual enjoyer of videos game, you already have so many fucking games that demand so much of your time. The answer needs to be presented within the battle itself.
Let's keep it up.
The answer does not need to be battle a ton and then you'll get better at it. There are already enough things in real life
Really gonna be okay here?
that just take raw practice and there's no shortcuts to.
Rejuvenate. I fear the worst. I fear the worst.
I did it.
Hell yeah, you did.
And yeah, look, I get it. I'm playing it on hard. I could probably make this a little less punishing for myself if I tried.
It's not over yet.
But in this game in particular, all of those things come with a reward.
Nailed it.
Most spectacular.
So it's not just like I'm doing this for no reason. It's incentivized. And yet... Like I said, I hope that nobody's watching Neo Toei for the first time on this stream in particular. I would feel so bad because this is so ill-representative of the experience that I've been having up to this point. It's just like week 2 difficulty has spiked so fucking harsh. I went back and grinded in between streams too, and this is still happening. Oh, it makes me really sad. Matter of fact, I don't know. I don't think my brain's in the right space for this right now.
Let's move.
I know this is very awkward, but I feel like the best call at this point would be to bench this for now and do some stuff off screen before I continue streaming it, because I do want to finish this game. I think it's absolutely worth it. I'm clearly not in a good spot mechanically or emotionally for this right now, so I think we're just gonna save over and swap to something else. That feels like the best choice right now. Unfortunately, my stream is so bare bones right now that I don't even have an intermission slate. So I guess we'll just go back to this while I figure out what else we're playing. Oh, lordy. Yeah, I don't want to stream this frustration at all. That sounds like a terrible idea, especially for a game that I think I should be like, I will be liking a lot more once I get over this. I want to leave this off the record and show off the best this game has to offer, because I think it deserves a fair shot. It's already impressed me and surprised me in so many ways. This one frustration is just so like palpable and so common, and it's painful that so many RPGs fall into this. It hits me really hard personally when I get the feeling of like, you cannot solve this problem except by doing a lot of fights. Like, there is no inherent solution to this problem at your level. I hate being boxed out by my level. I can't stand it, which I know is silly for an RPG, but honestly, I don't think that has to be part of the experience. I think we can move past that. It takes creativity, but it's rewarding to get through that. And I just wish more games would try. I think that would push RPGs back into the mainstream, something fierce, because they have a lot of aspects that people clearly enjoy. Otherwise, everything wouldn't be fucking calling itself RPG Elements. It sells games. It just doesn't sell RPGs. So you know something's wrong. All right, anyway, I'm over it. I'm gonna swap to just chatting for a little bit, and we're gonna hang out, and I'm gonna figure out what else I can play that will be better energy than this. And I'm updating the stream. Whatever, that'll do. Please let me know if that actually updates, because sometimes I have to hit the button like 20 million times. I'm gonna hit it a few more times just to be sure. Okay. So, we are in just chatting. I am now going to figure out what else I can stream. And we may have to do some on-the-fly bug testing, but we'll get into something. And in the meantime, I guess we can keep talking about RPGs, because it seems like the chat is about that. I think it's worth showing off the one frustration as well, so that people are aware it exists and aren't caught off guard. Yeah, it's like I'm torn, because I don't know what my streams are. I don't know if I want my streams to be like a teaser for the game, like a primer. This is what to expect, you know, and I only play stuff that I really like, so it's like, you know, it's a recommendation if it shows up on stream. I don't know if I just want it to be like fuck, I lost the phrase I wanted, but I don't know if I just want it to be like, I guess, stream of consciousness, where it's I just play games like whatever I feel like playing. I don't know if that's the vibe I want. So it's kind of annoying to run into stuff like this where it's like, now you have to decide what your brand is, like right now. You don't have any time, you cannot, like, you can't defer the process, you must choose. Are you going to show off this painful slog? Problem is, we often see RPGs that bet it all on combat. Yep. Yes, I agree. That far into the sentence, and I already agree 100%. And what's the easiest way to get progress when your entire meaningful way of interacting within the world is combat? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It comes from a narrowness of mechanics, which is another thing that RPGs should not be struggling with, because the best RPGs all have a richness of mechanics. This is why people still routinely argue, and I agree, frankly, that Zelda is an RPG. All of them. Every single one. It's not because you have stats and you level and you can choose where to go next. None of that has ever been endemic to RPGs. It's because there's so much stuff to interact with. So much stuff. Like, a linear path can still be populated with a bunch of cool shit to explore and mess around with and do in different ways. It doesn't have to be open world. The stats and levels are just like, they're a framing device for what RPGs are actually trying to get you to, which is the depth and richness of a world. Like, that's why they exist in D&D, because it's the only way to simulate all the many, many choices you can make in such an open environment. It doesn't mean that every game has to have them to be that. And yeah. And I think that this is one of the results when you pigeonhole yourself into that stuff, is eventually you hit a point where you have a problem you can't solve. Like, the game has to ramp up in difficulty, but the only meaningful way to do that is to give stuff more health or make it do more damage. And then it's so absurdly easy to just spike it and go completely over the edge. And when the only meaningful way to progress is just to fight a lot against these things that you're not equipped to fight, it's like you have to suffer before you can enjoy the game. And that should never be how that works. Even in, I would argue, I will go on record and say, even Dark Souls, the one that we're all thinking of when we think difficulty in RPGs, when you see an enemy, you can kill it. With very few exceptions. I mean, it's mostly down to the action elements and the fact that you can avoid taking damage if you try very, very hard. But I would argue that anything you can encounter, you can kill, no matter how weak you are. There is some variance, obviously, and it is very possible to get yourself stuck on like a build that's just not very strong, or, you know, to get invested in a weapon or a spell or an ability that doesn't mesh well with the environment you're going into. I think some of that is inevitable, but you can just like push through and then that enemy is dead, at least if it's a boss. Like, if you kill a boss, it doesn't come back. You don't have to grind it out on them anymore. They're gone. That's it. You beat them, it's over. That's the experience. Congratulations. I tell you, that's kind of why I got excited about Souls when it was first getting big. Is that it feels, despite the action trappings, it feels very much like a classic RPG experience to me. I think that's what really got me excited about it in the first place. I've been re-examining that because I'm playing Salt and Sanctuary again on Steam. And that, I think, is closer to the original Dark Souls than even the sequels to Dark Souls in terms of game feel. If you haven't heard of Salt and Sanctuary, by the way, fucking incredible. Hard recommend. 10 out of 10. Amazing game. And if you like Dark Souls in particular, but haven't quite been into any of the games since, I definitely suggest you check out Salt and Sanctuary. It's by Ska Studios. They did the Dishwasher games. It's kind of like 2D Devil May Cry. So for this one, they were like, yeah, 2D Souls. We can do that. And it's fucking phenomenal. Actually, you know, should I just play that now? Since I'm thinking about it. I could. Kind of enjoying this chat. Stats and whatnot are there to represent your personhood when interfaced with a set of rules. Yeah, it's an interface. It is. That's a good word for it. It's the stats, the levels. It's an interface. There are plenty of interfaces. You don't need to use the same one every time. I don't think there's any genre so strictly defined that any game made in that genre must always have the same interface. I can't think of anything, at least. I mean, well, maybe rhythm games. But even that, people are getting creative with that shit. Which every game allows you to embody characters do. Yeah. On some level, games are interactive with rule sets that allow you to create experiences. RPGs are interactions with systems that allow you to engage in collaborative storytelling through player expression. Yeah. Yeah, all that's a lot more articulate than I can manage while I'm streaming, because I have stream brain, but I think that's very well said. It's about player expression, it's about living through a story, it's about the depth of interactions, not necessarily having like unending freedom, not necessarily having any of these particular trappings of interface. It's about player expression. I think that's a good way to sum it up. I can get behind that. I think my favorite RPGs are all ones where you can express yourself really, really well. Like, good litmus test of an RPG. Can you draw an OC and write them a short bio distinguishing them from anybody else strictly on your playstyle, not any like well, world aspects can be part of it, but and I am thinking of something specific when I say that. I'm thinking of the Link sonas that people made after playing Breath of the Wild. It is incredible how much difference you can get out of the like quintessential generic elf template that is Link, just using the trappings of Breath of the Wild, nothing else, no other references to the rest of the series. It all comes from stuff that people did or acquired. It comes from the clothes they wore, the weapons they used in that game alone. If you look up Link Sona or Link Sona Party on Tumblr, you'll get like 25 different results. Some of them hardly even look like Link. And it's all just like, it's like player sonas, how they play the game. It's so cool. I think any game that has that much potential for just fun, quirky OC stuff based on gameplay alone is promising as fuck. That's looking like a good ass RPG, whether or not people call it one. All right, I gotta move at a faster clip if I want to keep up with this chat. Everybody's going off. I love the concepts behind Soulsborne games, just don't have the reactions and or patience for them, and that's fair. I think you can circumvent a lot of that if you know how, but given that the discourse around teaching Souls games, like teaching people to play them, is summarized in 2 words, it's fair for people to just shrug and say, yeah, not for me. I don't think that's the case at all. I think a case can be made that even as far out as Dark Souls 3, where it's very, very action oriented, if you can wrap your head around certain aspects of the combat and you know enough about how to structure your character, you can kind of just ignore that. Like, you can make a character who doesn't have to have reactions, or even patience for that matter. You can make a character who just like hits for 1/4 of everything's life bar, even the bosses. But you have to have advanced knowledge, and gamers frown upon that for some reason. It's like, no, you have to figure out everything once you're there. I don't get it. I don't know, man. If you had to build a phone all by yourself, well, you'd probably build a better one than the new ones that don't have a jack for headphones and charging at the same time. But it would be needlessly complicated. I had a roommate that would claim Dark Souls is good, but you need to have set builds only, or the game is a broken mess. That's one way to look at it. I think you can make things really hard on yourself if you don't know certain things, and unfortunately that is a trapping of the genre that I'm not really sure how to get out of, because that just comes down to game balance, and it's so different on on a case-by-case basis. I mean, there's some things that you can do that are generally good ideas in that regard, but dominant strategies just happen. Like, there are ways to cheese just about any game out there. There are exploits and things that are just stronger than the devs intended. I don't think Souls is that extreme as far as busted exploits. I feel like people have lost perspective on that a little bit. One thing is, back in the day, a lot of folks were talking about how Dark Souls was an evolution of the Legend of Zelda series. So your point about laws being RPGs, yeah, funny how that works. I mean, I always said they're just 3D Castlevania, like successfully executed, because there had been attempts at 3D Castlevania before, but... And you might be thinking, oh, this such and such Souls is nothing like Castlevania. Listen, I promise you, if you take any Souls game, there is an equivalent Castlevania game that maps perfectly onto it. Whether we're talking about level design or character progression, there is an example for every single one. You might be saying, well, some of the Souls games aren't interconnected. You're stuck on Igavanias. There are Castlevanias that are level-based. It totally counts. Never seen Dark Souls as similar to Zelda. That might be a reach. I see the through line a little. I feel like if Zelda, instead of having a dungeon where you acquire an item that you use for a puzzle and then afterwards it's kind of useful for other things sometimes, if all of those items that are used for solving puzzles were just lying around on a corpse somewhere, you might start to get the Souls feel. Green Brain is real. Oh yeah, I'm way behind. Goodness gracious. So many RPGs still have the concept of character level. Yeah, it's so lazy. It's so lazy, and it's nowhere in the 3-letter abbreviation RPG. Not one of those letters dictates that it must contain levels. You can gate player progression on anything, and honestly, there are so many better ways to do it. I like meat gates, personally, where nothing is stopping you except this big motherfucker, and if you can beat him, you pass. That's my favorite. Because the only thing you're limited by is your own ability and your own ingenuity. If you can figure out a clever way to beat their ass without much effort, guess what? You just get access to that area, basically for free. That's rewarding. Not forget, there's massive differences between JRPG and WRPG. That's true. That is true. I think that Souls has a lot of influence from the place it was made, though. I mean, the culture always has an influence on that sort of thing. Yeah, Miyazaki is clearly a fan of stuff like Lord of the Rings and etc. But there are some subtler things that kind of shine through in the way it was put together that come from the JRPG influence, I think. Let's see. Get good, interpreted in as good faith a way as possible, means non-linear learning. I'm broadly crap at it. Yeah, I hate that. I'm gonna tell you a secret, and I don't know if y'all are gonna find this surprising or what. I don't know how you'll react to it, but until I was about 16 years old, I played every single game with a guide by default. I'm not talking I would wait until I get frustrated. I mean, I bought the game and the guide at the same time, and I kept the book open from the moment I hit start game. There's people out today that would tell you that a lot of the games I played that way are ruined by a guide. So what fucking gives? Because like, games are my favorite thing. This is my hobby. This is like, I've basically structured my whole life around this. You'd think if I had ruined all those early games, I wouldn't be this passionate about the medium. But yeah, I played everything with a guide. I played Zeldas with a guide. I didn't solve the puzzles. The book did it for me. And you know what I thought? I thought, damn, that's cool. That's awesome how that works. Because me, I like learning how stuff's put together. So, not saying that anybody could play through every game with a guide and actually enjoy it, but I had fun. I thought it was great. You know what I did before I had guides? I had my aunts and uncles and my big sister beat the hard parts for me. And that was still fun because I got to watch them tear ass through some shit that I was having difficulty with. It's basically the same feeling that they want you to get from these cinematics where they have some badass character take over for you for a second and beat some ass on the monster that you were just struggling with, to be like, oh, cool. Like, it's like a whole narrative thing where it's like, that guy's way stronger than you. And then he turns around and is like, you will be as good as me someday. You know what? We didn't need the game to do that for us back in the day. We had older siblings. And that was fine. That worked. That got me hype as foot. A couple folks were comparing Breath of the Wild to Far Cry 2, dudes. Elected the pushback you would see in Far Cry 2. Yeah, damn. People got some wild ideas. That is a bit much. Retrospective of Link's Awakening that compared its progression to a Metroidvania. Okay, that I can kind of see. It's a little, I mean, it sounds weird because of the difference in perspective, but I can kind of see that. Like the old school classic, like the stuff that was spawned out of Link's Awakening, the stuff that was on the SNES and the handhelds, is very specifically Metroidvania-like in structure, I think. 3D Zeldas, I don't know. By all means, stop the player with this motherfucker, but not like FF12 or The Ascent, where that just means the dude one-shots you if you walk in range. No. That's not what I'm thinking. Breath of the Wild is largely influenced by the Ubisoft open world games. Simulation exceeded what a bunch of later Far Cry games did. Oh, so Far Cry 2 is the one you want to play if you like systems. Breath of the Wild doing things like simulating updrafts when you set grass on fire, etc. Yeah. That's a level of detail you don't see very often, and I love it. The reason I love it is not just because it's extra, though. It's because it's like everything does something with something. Combine fire with grass, updraft. Combine fire with food, cook. Like, it's, I don't know. Stream Brain doesn't have enough articulation, but it's awesome. The granularity, it's like everything has a purpose at all times. You're always thinking about what tools do I have at my disposal and what do they do? There's an answer for everything. There's 6 answers for everything. This is why you see so many videos of people playing Breath of the Wild wrong and having an incredible time. There's 20 answers for everything. It just balloons every time I say a number. There's 150 answers for everything. Incredible. The reference series for System Sim is probably MGS. That's got some of it. Combine chest with head equals death. Yeah, that's true. All right, as much as I'm enjoying the chat, I do feel like I should find something to play because this is all kind of impromptu. I'm still on the fucking starting soon screen, for God's sake. Let's see. What do I have installed that is good to play right now? I could see if anyone's on B now, but I don't know about that. Like totally at random. I did mention Salt and Sanctuary. I've been playing a lot of that lately. I would put on Splitgate. I don't know if my comp can handle playing and streaming that at the same time. And I also don't want the headache of getting that synced and trying to figure out if I can play it in windowed without losing my mind. My favorite way to describe the Far Cry 2-ness of a game is grenade rolling downhill. If you can roll a grenade down a hill. Apparently I need to play Far Cry 2. It sounds like fun. I have some demos too. Always knock out one of these. How much time do we have? Oh, okay, we got an hour and about an hour and 15. Okay, y'all mind if I play some Salt and Sanctuary? I've been doing some stuff in this. some fancy shit, and I'm almost ready to get nuts with it. All right, I'm gonna boot this up and see if it'll run without having a panic attack. You'll hear sound before you see video, don't worry, it's coming. Got to make sure everything works. So like I said, this game is by Ska Studios. They did a couple of small action games on Xbox Live Arcade back in the day. And I really liked those. So when I heard they did a Souls-like, I was like, fuck yeah, sign me up. Ooh, borderless. Good shit, guys. Oh, thank God. I can change the resolution and turn full screen off before applying settings. So I don't have to stagger it like an idiot. Okay, window is in place. Oh, sorry about that. Shit. No, turn that off. That was probably horrible to look at. I apologize. Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. I'm doing it. Capture specific window. That's the one. Do not capture cursor. Oh, well, it doesn't matter because it has a custom cursor. Let's go. All right. No longer just chatting. New game is begin. And, I'm not gonna fuck with the tags, I've already... What do you mean? This text may conflict with Twitch's moderation policy. I said fug it, not fuck it. Really? Fug is censored? Alright, I think that's updated. And I censored myself in the title too, so... Damn, that convo is kicking off. Can I play it from here? No, it doesn't let me. Well, I'm not in menu. Okay. Alright, I think that's good. Okay, so yeah, game by Ska Studios. Souls-like, in my opinion, the closest you're gonna get to the original Dark Souls experience. And I'm talking Dark Souls 1, not Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 3, not even Demon Souls. I am just gonna jump right in. This is a file I have been working on. I was doing some fun shenanigans with the covenants in this game. And let's see, where did I leave off? So I'm not going to dwell much on the story or talk over much about what's happening, just because I'm already like midway through a playthrough. And it would all be, it would be kind of hard to get you caught up. So I hope you enjoy the action, because that's going to be the main draw now. I will say one thing I like about this game, the spellcasting is worth a shit. It actually works. And is in fact quite busted. So if you like spellcasting, good news. This will be your game. I'm currently with the Spellcasting Covenant, but I will be changing that shortly. Oh wait, did I get the Chivo for running House of Splendor? Fuck it. We can do it later. Oh yeah, a bit of a gory game too. I mean, it does take after Souls in more than one respect. Like, you can already see the blood on my sword. Woo! The frenzied screams of slain foes and whatnot. You know, comfy territory if you're a Souls fan. And yeah, you're not hallucinating. The lighting errs on the side of ambience over clarity. There was a point in time where I was kind of annoyed by that, but I don't know. I sort of just absorbed it into my head, and now I'm fine with it. I broke my ankle. There's a lot of chat about Far Cry 2 going on that I feel ill-equipped for because I've never played a Far Cry. I've heard good things about 2, specifically. And a lot of disappointment from fans of 2 when 3, 4, and 5 came out. I like that there's no double jump in this too. The thing you see me doing is really more like a dodge. Like, I mean, you can tell from looking, it has a lot more horizontal momentum than vertical. I'm about that. Oh, nope, 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 fuck that. Go away. I don't fight you. I ain't never fought you in my life, and I'm not about to start now. Go away, please. Please go away. I will hit you with shit if you don't go away. Okay. he saw me switch to that on my item bar. He was like, all right. No, no, fuck that. Go. These guys suck. They have a grab that basically kills you immediately. Although, fortunately, they're very weak. I might actually be able to push past them with that. Pop up a Flame Guardian. See, that's the tombstone of someone who fucked around and found out. And that is why we don't. How many of these can I put up at one time? Only one. Okay, that's fine. That's fair, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna just let this do my dirty work. Mans is confused. He's like, I'm getting hit from over there, but enemy this way. And Deadski. That's the easiest time I've ever had with those. Now I see why they say mage is busted. Strictly on the merits of its ability to kill this one asshole. I'm kind of curious, and I might die for this, so just be advised. I want to see how much my weapon does, though, because it's buffed with a lot of magic damage. Get! Didn't even get to hit him. Told you those things are fucked up. Oh my god. Game absolutely needs vertical movement, otherwise Souls locations would be very limited by 2D. Yeah, no, it has it. It just doesn't have like a straight up, I leap into the sky. Yeah, I told you. They will do you as dirty as they possibly can. Alright, hold up. I got more spells. I can do something. Lightning arc, fireball, flame barrage. Let me see that. I don't think I've used that. Okay. All right, that's pretty good. We'll try that one out. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why I'm okay with those enemies being basically a one-hit kill if they touch you. Because there's 3 of them in the entire game, and you can easily just step over them. Because here's the thing, you saw those platforms, right, that were appearing and disappearing? So normally the punishment for falling off of those would be dying instantly. Which means that facing the threat of dying instantly, but not doing it immediately, is an improvement. So it's not an RPG with bad enemies, it's a Mega Man 2 with more forgiving punishments. It's all about the framing, you feel? Plus it's piss easy for me to get back there at this point, so the only thing I'm really worried about is dying before I get my salt back. But even then, that seems like a lot, but it wouldn't be that big of a loss. I can make it back. Especially once I complete my build. I decided a while ago that I wanted to try a spell sword in this game, but then I found out about the like blood magic, the dark sorceries that you can get from one of the covenants, and I was like, fuck, okay, I have to be a spellblade, but with that. Dark spellblade. One historical variant of the Dark Knight class. Overlap here with horror game design. Oh yeah, big overlap there. That's deliberate. The dishwasher games were kind of grindhousey in that they had horror elements, but it was almost entirely driven towards the spectacle of the violence and like the power fantasy of just beating the hell out of these massive scary creatures. Like the character you're playing as is not scared of them in the least. As ridiculous as it sounds, the thing that kept turning me off this game was the character art. No, that's not ridiculous. I don't blame you. I was hesitant at first. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh no, I made them all very angry. The one with my salt is stronger. Yo, that was awesome. Oh my god, spellcasting is the shit. I'm never making a non-mage again. I just hit that bitch with a BR, except it shoots fireballs. I killed them all. I thought one of them ran away. Oh my god, and just like that, they're gone. Alright, so you just watched me beat the hardest enemy in this entire game. Because I invested a little bit into spellcasting. So, again, viable. Absolutely worth considering if you are a caster. This could be the game for you. Okay, here we go. This is going to be a lot of drops and a lot of broken bones. This is one of those things where the game asks, do you trust me? And you go, no. But if you do, for some reason, you get a massive reward. I'm kind of letting you in on some mid to late game secrets here. Oh god! Damn it, I forgot about that. Absurdly high mana regen seems to help. Yeah, you know what that is? You don't have mana. It all works off your stamina bar. Okay, that is one thing I want to point out about this game that I really like. So you see the bars up top, right? Top left. Red for health. Green for stamina. Well, sort of green. That's like a There's a little blue in there. I'd say an aqua. Do you know aqua is a green? I thought it was a blue. And somebody told me teal is a blue. I thought teal was aqua and aqua was teal. I got that fucked up. Anyway. Here's the thing I really like. It's not hard for you to get back your health. I mean, you saw the healing flask. It's just dunk, and it's already coming back. It's not instant, but it doesn't take much. Like, you don't need a big opening to heal like you would in other Souls games. The trade-off is your max health goes down as you take damage. So that's called wounding. So, like, there's definitely incentive to just not get hit. But if you get hit, they don't fuss about, like, giving you an opportunity to heal. They let you go back in. You back up, quaff a flask, and then jump back in the fight. It's very fast-paced. There's not a lot of downtime. There's almost no, like, getting hit because you were trying to heal and losing for it, which is fucking frustrating. Sorry, I gotta make sure I stay hydrated. I'm going off now. And, the stamina bar, right, works like Souls. Except it also goes down, the maximum also goes down as you do a bunch of different shit. Combat, dodging, all that. There's a really tiny bar beneath that. If you can see, it's like, it's whitish. It's snapped to the right hand side, to the right end of the stamina bar. That's your focus bar. That's your spell casting. So you see it goes down when I cast, but I'm gonna show you some. Yeah, so like you have max MP, but you have a fucking lot of it. And better yet, you get flasks that'll restore it. So there's almost no wait time. The wait times on most of the additional actions are just destroyed in this game. There is no waiting. There is only smash. I like that trade-off so much more, that the max goes down instead of having to wait ages for more of it. Because it means that you're constantly doing cool shit throughout the entire fight. You don't just hit a point where you run out of cool shit juice. But you also can't spam it relentlessly because you have a smaller maximum. It just comes back fast. I like that way better than having like a fixed number that is how many cool shits you can do that runs out halfway through a fight. I think more RPGs should adapt this system. There, I said it. It would fix a lot of issues with fights getting slowed to a snail's pace if you run out of MP mid-fight and don't have any restoratives. Because that would just take a lot longer to happen, in general. Alright, so I forgot that the last platform down there is breakable. And if you land flat on it, you don't have time to get away. So this time I have to count how many drops. And I don't actually know how many, so when I say count, I mean I have to eyeball it and kind of just guess. But then comes the reward. Promise. Where is that? Is it to my left? Is it over here? Okay, yeah. I can get back without fighting the killer unicorns. Oh no, out of cool shits, gotta rest. Yeah, what a pain. In this game, it's more like in... And this is something that I first experienced in Armored Core, so I always thought it was really funny that it started showing up in all these fantasy games, because to me it was always like a mecha mechanic. Because in that you have an energy bar that you use for boosting, and if you run out of that shit, you are hooped. I mean, it does recharge eventually, but most of the difficulty of that interaction is in... Is it this one? No. Oh, good. My salt demon marks the location where I must be wary of the next fall. And I can't fucking kill him because for some reason the salt demon is resistant to my damage type. Why is that a thing? It's harder for me to reclaim my salt because of my build. Okay. Just sail right over it. Secret left. Oh yeah, there is, but I'm not gonna... Oh no, I have to have failed! Oh, that sucks! Oh my god, I'm a goofy goober. Alright, do I have a calling horn? Yes, I do. Well, I may as well get that extra item while I'm down here. Okay. Now I just have to wait for the collapsible bridge to respawn. And, I love the idea of Vancian magic as how many cool shits you can do. Yeah. I despise spell slots. MP is so much better. By every measurable metric. Any system that you tell me cannot use MP has to use Vancian magic, I'm not playing it. How about that? Doom Eternal is a constant dance of resource management that disguises itself as a first-person shooter. Ooh. That sounds fun. Okay, I fucked up majorly. I have to, shit, I don't know what I have to do. So, here's the short version. I'm trying to join this covenant, right? But they're the special one. They have a unique entry method. You have to murder another covenant's sanctuary. Like, you have to clear the place out. Or at least that's what I thought. But that's actually just how you level up in the covenant. To gain access to it, you have to try and fail to murder everybody. And I did so good at the murder that I do not have the item that lets me in to the Covenant base. So I have to go and fuck up on purpose here, real quick. Is it here? Around here somewhere. You. Out of my way. All of you. And they, of course, they won't even let me in the door. So I'm gonna have to do the falling puzzle again. If it was stupid to call them jumping puzzles, it's even dumber to call them falling puzzles, am I right? I hate when people say jumping puzzle. It's a fucking obstacle course. That's what that is that you're describing. That's what they're called. Not a puzzle. Puzzles are a mystery. You don't know how to solve them at first blush. You have to use your brain to figure it out. A jumping puzzle, quote, only has one answer. And it's obvious. Use the leggy. Ah, fuck! A lot of command grabs in this game. I'll warn you about that one up front. A lot of command grabs. Gotta keep an eye out for that shit. Excuse me, sir. I know I'm close to it. I saw one of the rotators. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Right down this way. Yeah, over here. Over here in Crane's Pass. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm gonna take an oath with these guys for the achievement that I have yet to get. And then I'm gonna make them really, really mad. I can't do that with the... Oh, it doesn't let me do it with the Covenant I met. Fuck. I'm learning a whole bunch of... See, this is what happens when I stream a game that I wasn't planning to. I go completely off the rails. Alright, I got this. Hold up. I cannot restore my oath because I am... Oh shit, and I haven't even filled up the other warp points yet, so... What's the closest one? I don't think it's that. Maybe Hollow Cages? Actually, yeah, it might be. Pardon me. Be out of your hair in just a second. Is it this way? No, it's not this way. God, I blasted through this whole file. I don't know where anything is anymore. I promise the payoff for this is gonna be kick-ass. Like, it will be worth all of the build-up, I swear. Good. Here? Please tell me it's here. It is here. Alright, we're on the right track. I can do one of two things around here. I can either attack a Covenant that I don't care about. I'm actually trying not to piss off the Keepers of Fire and Sky right now, as they're holding a lot of my sanctuaries hostage. Oh, drop an item? Thank you. 2 arrow. Definitely worth doubling back. Excuse me, sir. Please brush your teeth. Boop. Pardon me. Excuse me, in a hurry. Excuse me, I said. That's what happens when you fuck with me. I could have just gone by in peace. Okay, yeah, I already cleared this place out, so I'm gonna have to pray forgiveness. Where does this go? I forget. This goes to... Oh, this goes to Sunken Keep. That's a little too far off. I think it'd be quicker to just head this way. Just giving you a quick tour of the game map, that's all. Getting you up to speed. Like the good Samaritan I am. The chainsaw... Oh, I'm missing a lot of... Conversation adds as resources. Kind of hate that idea in our ARPGs. I kind of dig it. At least it's a bit more interactive. Alright, I ended up in Sunken Keep anyway, because I don't know my way around. I'm a genius. Somehow I get confused by this 2D map more than any 3D map in any Dark Souls. But it is tricky. The navigation definitely leans more on the Metroid side of the Metroidvania, if I had to guess. I actually haven't played that many Metroids. But there's a lot of crisscross and overlaps. Very clever. But I'm an idiot, so clever things are going to make me seem even dumber. Oh, you fuck. Damn it! Almost made it. Okay, at least I'm in the right area now. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me? One of those fucking archers is still following me. Crazy bastard. Okay. I have not even visited you yet. That's funny. That's a fucking lot. I must have sinned something fierce. Alright, but I'm forgiven now. Thanks, madam. So now it doesn't matter where I go because I'm just gonna fast travel. Get topped up. Get me some more calling horns for the collection. Travel to Kran's Pass. Alright, now we're gonna rest here. And then I still can't desecrate this? Oh, duh, I didn't switch back to keepers. That was about to be scary. I was like, can you not desecrate the House of Splendors? When they said gold is eternal, I didn't think they meant it that much. The fuck? Don't fuck with the Splendors. Alright, now, finally it will let me do this. Okay, now that they're good and mad, get this guy out of here because he has no killing power. And invite some friends to play. There you go. Get me good. Well done. Did that just take me back to the start of the game? It had no idea where to take me. That's so funny. It's supposed to take you back to your last sanctuary, but... Damn, that's hilarious. Alright, I have the item I need. Now I can actually do this. Bloody Writ. Damn, if I had known you have to die for that, though. Could have gotten that done a lot sooner. One last trip through the Pitchwoods. Please don't fall. How much damage does this do? Oh, nice if it hit. Basically kills in 3 hits with the fire damage. Oh, it's still buffed, isn't it? I just barely caught that because of the lighting. Yeah. Ow. Meanie. Out me way. My time is valuable, unlike some of y'all's. Fucker. I'm on my way to become a dark wizard. If you want to kill me, you'll have to catch me. Aha. I'm a slippery little bitch. Another thing that probably wouldn't do to be repeated out of context. I have a lot of good quotes from this stream. Soul's status mechanics actually really love build up over percent chance and wish more games would steal it. Hard agree. Build up over time needs to be the new standard. Anything you can do to eliminate RNG is a good thing in my book. At least with respect to like entire strategies and mechanics. Is it this one or the next one? The next one. Okay. Alright, I have your bloody writ. And you've tried and failed to commit the ultimate betrayal. Yeah, after I after I tried and succeeded 10 times. No, I sought your help because you have blood magic. Gimme. Also, you have the best debuff in the game. Get rid of that, won't be needing it anymore. Bone key. It maps directly, even just make 50% chance, 50% build up. Yeah. There's some very scant arguments in favor of keeping RNG, but mostly it's keeping RNG as a concept, like not in that specific circumstance. In that specific circumstance, it sucks and needs to go. Oh yeah, I need to mage. Oh. It's already spawned. They know exactly what I'm here for. So cheap! Do I even need to max out the devotion? Or would it just give me that shit? Alright, and the rest is just gonna be blood vials. Okay, and we're maxed. Let's see. Got anything else? Dragonfire. Static Geist? Seeks out enemies of his caster. Oh, so it's like a striker. Neat. I'll take the Dragonfire, though. Yeah, can't afford the rest. Went a little ham, but that's okay. Okay, now. Finally, the reward. Let's try out the new shit. I hear Dark Reach is really good. So I'm gonna try that out. And we're gonna go to the fort. This is a very good place to just come and slaughter people. There's one guy in particular I want to test these on. Actually, I'll test the swarm on mobs over here. I know that move! That's a boss move! Okay, that's very strong. 95 is really good for a spell. Holy shit! Got his ass. 2 hits. It's like melee from a distance. Incredible. Alright, when he comes back, I'm gonna fuck up his horse in one swing. Let's go. Come on. Get the fuck over here. No, not you. Dumbass. Go away. Where'd he go? Did he get stuck on the stairs? Oh no, he's just lollygagging. Okay, it does not one-shot the horse. I bet this will get him, though. Yeah, boy! Oh, that is kind of weird. I heard the tracking gets messed up on that one because of how far out it can lock onto enemies. Let me see dark arrows, because I think I know what that is. Yes! Fuck yes! Not very strong, but it is fun to watch. Alright, Dark Coil. Ooh, good range. Fast, damaging. Has some stun on it. This kind of looks like the DPS spell, though. Oh no, actually... Dark Reach does more. Okay, that does not hit from outer space, though, so you actually have to aim that. How much did Dark Reach do to him? Was it like 50 something? I forgot. Those guys have a lot of resistance. So that's going to skew the results. You know what? Let's just compare my melee attacks. See how much damage we're getting. So that's 61. So Dark Reach does more than my melee attacks with a very good weapon. Like an exceptional weapon. For where I am, for my build. It's a little slow, but with the range, it's not that big a deal. Because I can just pop it from a distance and then close in for the kill. Fuck your horse! Okay, yeah, and that guy does 52. So these guys, oddly enough, still like a sword to the belly. But I mean, that's a critical attack, so that hardly seems like a fair comparison. I'm liking those numbers. I ate the crystal. The fucking chomp noise. So good. Okay, let's see here. Now I have to collect myself and figure out where I am in this playthrough. Because I've done a lot of weird skippy nonsense to get to that as fast as possible. Yeah. Meanie. Alright, so this is Hager's Cavern that I'm coming up on, I think. And I'm missing a brand, which I believe you get to from here. Yes. Oh my god, I have Flask of Defilement already. This whole game is fucked. You wanna know what this thing does? You throw it, and whoever it hits takes ×2 damage from everything. Every source. It just cuts their defense in half on the spot. Like, what the fuck? Why is that legal? I throw that flask, anything hit by it gets a debuff that doubles the damage it takes from every source. No fucking around with split damage or elemental bullshit or resistances. You just, whatever you would have took before, now you take it twice. It's awesome. So yeah, a bit of an incentive to join the Dark Wraiths of this game. They really sweetened the deal. But they're also about as hard to get to. So... I could have taken more of those too, because when you level up in a Covenant, you have a choice of what items you can take. And I could have just gotten a bunch of Flasks of Defilement instead of healing items. In fact, I probably should have. And now this is a Dark Wraith Sanctuary. When you're done making enemies everywhere, this is the best way to convert sanctuaries to your creed, which is what they call Covenants. I like this too. The Covenants and bonfires are rolled into one mechanic. So like whatever your creed is, you claim each checkpoint for your creed. And so if you betray them, there are actual consequences. Like you lose access to some of the vendors that you can summon to these areas. Seriously, normally games just don't let you do that. Yeah, no, this one's this one's like, fuck it, we ball. I'm so about it too. It's like, why not? Fuck it. And they have their own armor set. Much edge. Actually, how does that compare weight-wise? Okay, yeah, of course it's heavier. Like an actual armor set. I will work up to that. For now, I need to progress to a point in the game that I have not already been to on this file. Beaten this game several times. Which is how I know all this shit. Actually, this one's faster. Pardon me? That dude was like, aha, I got him now, and warped into a sword swing that wasn't even intended for him. That's what we like to call Big Rip. You little fuck, stand still. Fine. I'm just going. I'm just gonna go. You don't want to fight? Hey, guess what? Me neither. Got bigger fish to fry. Gotta get my last brand so I can go anywhere I want. Welcome to Blighttown. Don't worry, it's not nearly as bad as it is in Dark Souls. The enemy AI gets a lot less confused, for one. No frame drops, for two. It is still covered head to toe in traps, though. And fast-acting poison! Holy shit! Okay. Alright. I might be strong. I'm not that strong. I still have to pay attention. You made your point, game. You're still a Souls-like. Yeah! That was fun. That bridge collapsing canceled my lying down animation, so I just went zoop. This sword, honestly, you can make this from the drop left by the second boss in the game, and it'll just take you through the whole fucking game. Part of the reason I started thinking about this again is apparently they've announced a sequel, which I didn't think was coming, because this game came out a while ago. But there's apparently going to be a Salt and Sanctuary 2, so that's another reason to get hype. If you like what you see here, guess what? There's about to be a whole lot more of it. I am excited as fuck. I meant it when I said 10 out of 10. This game is up there. In some ways, it's actually more enjoyable than the original Dark Souls was for me. Because it has all of the strengths of that game, and has actually eliminated some of the weaknesses. Okay, I'm gonna zip right over that. Vile Vines Ring. I just gloss over most of these rings at this point in the game because I already have a set that I like, so... Not sure what that does. Poison damage, maybe? Increase your defense to poison damage. Makes sense. See? They put that right at the start. Good for you, game. I'm gonna leave the antidote on my bar, though. Okay. Let's start putting down some guides, because I have saved a lot of them. That stone sellsword, this passive is going to come in handy once, and it's a big once for this area. Some stone mages too, because I was also saving those. I can afford this. Thank you. Let's see. These guys are jumpy little fucks. But fairly squishy, as you can see. This build is definitely cranked, but like... even without knowing all the exploits, you can have pretty good damage by this point. If you just want to coast through this game, I would recommend either Knight or Mage for your starting class. Like, if you just want to have a leisurely tour of the world of Salt and Sanctuary, you want either great swords or you want magic. And this has both. The great sword's kind of incidental. There just happens to be one that scales with magic, so I'm using it. But any build that can find an excuse to use a great sword should. They're very, very good. And not fancy good, just simple. A solid, moderately fast swing, great damage. That's it. That's all you need. Varied weapon scaling, yay. Yeah. You can do some cool stuff with builds in this. Some stuff that wasn't immediately obvious to me, because there is a skill tree in this one, so like some stat boosts and some weapon proficiencies are technically connected. I'll be honest though, in my experimentation, I've found that you have a lot of excuses to go all over the skill tree. So it may look limiting at first, but it's not as bad as it seems. You can make some really wacky shit work. Especially because, and this is such a nice touch, that just shows the developers knew what they were doing approaching this genre. Every node on the skill tree that gives you like, oh yeah, these are the guys that use the flask. So that's how you find out what it does. Okay, I'm gonna use it back. Yeah, now what, bitch? Now I've got your power. Oh, except there's more of them. So those are the saltless. They're scary. He's still fucking with it. Man is fucking around and I'm finding out. What sort of sick, twisted world is this? Oh my god. Stop, please. I can't even be mad. That was so silly. They were just like, just throwing knives. The saltless are truly scary because they can take L after L and never get tilted. Yeah, but they don't have a flow state because they don't experience emotions. Like, they envy the salted ones. The Saltborn, as they are known. Salt is a weakness at times, but it can also be a source of strength. They covet the salt. Yearn for it. Enough to slaughter the Saltborn where they stand. Take their salt. IRL, absolutely, people of true power. No, don't take that too literally. At least in my case, I don't get that much power from salt. Most of it is just weakness. It does remind me of that one preacher. It was... I don't know if y'all have seen that video. I'm gonna post it to the Discord after this, though, if I remember. Please try to remind me. We got a pretty good raid phrase now, too. Like, anything involving salt is now on the table. Which you know gamers are gonna love. Don't even have to put that much effort into it. Alright, I'm gonna approach these guys like a responsible adult. By remembering where they spawn, and bursting them down one at a time. Using my big superior damage numbers, and my massive hitboxes, and my strong stun lock. And the problem is gone. So did y'all see that? That item I just picked up? That was a drop from an enemy that I killed before dying last time. Object permanence on drops is 10 out of 10 A+. Grade A. Farm rich. Other positive adjectives. Drops do not despawn. You have to fight to make them despawn. I love that. The penalty for dying is never losing a drop. You can always come back and get it. Like, I'll find drops that I know they aren't just items that occur naturally in the environment, but I have no idea who dropped them or when. Because in all likelihood, they just fell so far down the map. I was probably fighting somebody over a pit, like, an hour ago. Like, oh, and then he dropped an item. I'm like, oh shit, I can't get it, no! And then, surprise, surprise! There it is! It's so good. This game's so good, y'all. I love it so dearly. Yeah, I'll keep an antidote on there. I want to see how this next boss fares against my new dark magics. I parried that bitch out of the teleport slash. I don't give a fuck. I ain't scared of nothing. Salt is a motivator. Salt becomes an empowerment. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. That video is really funny though. Okay, gotta approach this one carefully. Trying to bait out the flying spider things. Okay, good. He walked backwards. That's what we wanted. That's good. That's good AI manipulation. Like this, and alright, now we may fight. Eventually. Most games I'm scared to off-screen items, even if they're meant to persist. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it with this game. I've literally, there's so many times when I've seen an item fall, or I've died trying to get something off a corpse, and I thought, I'm never getting that. That's just gone. It's gone, and I just need to accept that. And I wasn't even mad. I was like, you know what? Some things just get lost. You can't have it all. It sucks. It might have been a good drop, but there'll be other chances. I come back to that area, it's still fucking there. Every time. This boss is about to get fucked. I'm about to make this boss embarrassed to be alive. Poof. Boom! Boom! Shotgun! Boom! Ah! Oh, of course his minions don't stand a fucking chance. Bah! Bah! Come to the dark side. We have burst damage. Oh yes, it was all worth it. It was all worth it. That dude's pretty tanky. He might not be like the most notoriously unkillable boss in this game, but he normally does not go down that fast. Fucking incredible. Force lightning is always worth it. Blood lightning, more like. Got the alchemist set. And I can wear it because I have light armor proficiency. Alright, I do need to get to a checkpoint though, because now I have an amount of salt that I don't want to lose. So, let's finish up here. Oh, that's the way down if you're a loser. I have a better idea. Alright, we're fine. Everything's fine. What, me panic? Nah. I ain't even heard of that shit. Check it. Skip that shit. I don't need no damn elevator. Hunt monsters for their salt. Hell yeah, I do. Give me the final brand. Now my torch can activate walls and deactivate walls. Goodbye. Fuck you. And now I'm back here. Hello. Good to be back. I'm just gonna pop over to the sanctuary real quick. After I fuck you up. Oh. Die. Oh, I'm out of flasks. I wanted to use one on him. Dagnabbit. Alright, I need to be careful. This guy's actually tough. It's kind of arbitrary which attacks you can parry. Some of the stuff I look at and I'm like, I can parry that, and I try it a million times and it doesn't work. This guy is one such case. He has some attacks that look very easy to parry, but it just never ever works for some reason. So, somewhat arbitrary in that respect. Takes a bit of trial and error. I would say don't practice on those guys, because in particular, those guys are hecka skronky, as I like to say. Alright, I didn't get all my cool shit, but that's fine. Oh, let's see. Where do I want to go now? Do I want to go around the bay? Oh, you know what? I bet the thief will be there now. Take me there. Oh, I forgot to level up. I'm doofus. That's okay. There's another sanctuary on this side. See, and now this game I can enjoy so much that the time just flies the fuck by. It's already 10:46. I guess I need to play more of those games on stream, and maybe then I would have more staying power. Here we go. Level up! Alright, so here we are. This is the skill tree. I know it looks scary. Trust me, it's very smartly designed. There's a lot of places where you can branch out, so you're not really locked into one particular playstyle. Even if you like go crazy on one branch of the tree, it still gives you places to cross over. And furthermore, most classes start down here and can get a full branch done in like, I'll say 30 levels. Most of these are a point each. That's a point, that's a point. Only the proficiency ones cost more than that, and they go up depending on how many you have. But I was saying before, and I don't think I ever finished, they did something really smart with the skill tree. When you get these proficiencies, it also gives you stats. So that's fucking awesome. So like even getting a proficiency, like if you're a class 4 sword fighter, you'd think, oh, you're specialized into swords. But no, any strength scaling weapon that you happen to be able to wield is going to do just fine. So you can easily branch into another set of weapons. A lot of people will go swords and then they'll come all the way over here for great axes and great hammers, and it works awesome because all of these nodes give you strength, so it makes them all stronger simultaneously while also giving you a bigger pool of weapons to choose from. And see, even this stuff, like the ones I was worried about are the caster branches, because here's the like cleric miracle skill tree. It's kind of far off, but it's also very small, as you can see. You'll be done with this pretty quick. Like you'll have enough levels left over to just start from the middle and go up another branch. So cool shit, really cool shit. This is fun to mess around with. I have a lot of fun just exploring this on different playthroughs. Like, how far can I get down this branch and also feasibly like cast miracles? Or can I make a dex miracle build? Or can I make a strength caster build? Spoiler, yes you can. The weapon I'm swinging around scales off strength and magic. You might be a little pigeonholed depending on your stat combo, but there is a weapon for almost every combination of stats. Yeah, most of this is stats. There are no skills here. But these proficiencies determine like you have to take the class 3 magic user, etc. to unlock class 3 magic. So those ones determine your skill set a little as far as what you can cast. There's also, okay, another important distinction. You have magic that you can cast without any sort of medium. You also have magic that's cast through a medium. So you have incantations. You just put those on your item wheel. And you can wield wands or staves. So the wands you can wield in your offhand. You have a weapon and also cast a single spell. Staves allow you to equip 2 weapons, and it boosts the power of your magic attacks. So if you want to be a pure caster, you can go staves. But it has basically a dual wield like spell sword mechanic built in with the wands. I'm telling you, this game is phenomenal. They thought of everything. They are not anti-fun. No dual classing. Not by a long shot. Alright, now if I recall, I actually wanted to branch out into pole arms. I think was my next move. You know what? I need to dedicate a few more of these to boosting my magic. Because the damage on those dark spells is good, but I think we can do better. So I'm gonna focus on boosting my magic for the next few levels. Heading up the beach, doot 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 doot. Is where you end up checking the wiki ahead of time to find out what weapons exist. Yeah, absolutely. I would recommend that. I would recommend that both in terms of, is there a weapon for the build that I'm after, and also, more importantly, how soon can I have it? I'm not joking though, if anybody decides to pick up this game after this stream, and they have build ideas already, please hit me up. I will happily guide you through the process. Whatever it takes to make this a smooth and enjoyable experience for you, because this game means a lot to me. Spell swords are a pretty good test of a game's build flexibility, TBH. Yeah, they are. It's always the first thing I check. Can I do it reliably, or does it suck? Does it feel like a gimmick, or a legitimate playstyle? Can't pick it up, I'm too poor. I know. It's okay, Rems. You'll have money for it eventually. Or some kind soul will gift it to you. You have like 6 girlfriends, so... It does have co-op, but I'm pretty sure it does not have crossplay. But I do own it on every system under the sun. I don't know if it has online, though, is the thing. It might be local only. Is it on the Ziggurat, or am I completely misremembering? Might be misremembering. Excuse me, sirs. Fuck your horse. Oh, fuck. I don't have my flasks. Gorgot. Settle down, sir. I said settle down. I think it's local only. Yeah. Unfortunate. I mean, look, I will give AAA devs shit for their netcode all fucking day long, because that's the whole point of having a massive dev team, is that you're not supposed to struggle with that shit. It is a lot harder for, like, a 2-person indie dev team to feasibly incorporate net play. There are invisible enemies in this area, pay them no mind. Gonna keep on going. Because they can't catch me. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, yeah, it's over here. Check this out. We're going to the secret area. I feel bad. This is this is fun to find on your own, but yeah. I'm sure you'll forget that you saw it on this stream. Guess I could have left the spoilers on if I wanted to. The spoiler tag. Literal ass castle in the sky. Oh yeah, baby. There's something oddly satisfying about falling to the lowest point in the game to unlock the super secret, hard to reach Creed, and then taking their icon to the highest point in the game, the super secret, hard to reach bonus area. I have claimed this entire island for the Order of the Betrayer. You are all of you my bitches now. Could just do that. I think I will. I think this is also the place where I get an item that I need to make another build specific thingy. I think I get a diamond cluster here, so I can make that. That's gonna be good because that does arcane damage. My current one-handed weapon does fire damage, which is fun, but it's not on brand. Which is funny, considering it's called a branding iron. If that's land local, obviously there's solutions for that on PC. Other platforms, not so much. Yeah, there's probably a mod at this point for netplay, or else it probably integrates with Parsec, but I don't think... Yeah, don't listen to that. These are the... like the soapstone messages. The message in a bottle. All chest or monster, do listen to that one. Every chest in here is a mimic. Beware of monster. Oh, and this guy. Pretty vicious. But he sucks against elemental damage. You might see a run where you get to this point in the game and you're doing like 20 damage to that guy. And here I am hitting triple digits. Woo-wee! You got some power in your corner now. Told you, they're all mimics. That was a mimic, by the way. Alchester monster, that's as unequivocal as player hints get. Yeah. I love the player hint system in this. They actually let you say things. They allow you to form a sentence, and actually your message can get deleted, apparently, if it doesn't have proper punctuation. So they encourage you to make a sentence. But it's not super strict. One of my favorite messages in the game is put by an absolutely massive corpse pile. With no in-game properties, it's just there for the flavor. But somebody put a message down by it that says, "Many bodies surrounding you?" with a question mark and exclamation point. It cracks me up every time I see it. I don't know why. It's like, yeah. Yeah, dude. You hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what we're dealing with. Oh! Oh, not those things. Stay bad. They have grab. There's grab. Okay, 2 shots and gone. Good, 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 good. Also highly stun resistant, so it's hard to control their movements. But this is fascinating to me. You get an ability that lets you walk upside down. You would think, oh, that's probably some late game shit, right? No, it's the first one. You get that before the double jump. Did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way. Son of my ass. Try that again. Poof. You get it from a nice friendly jester who is not a psychopath waiting to murder you. He's just a chill dude who talks in rhymes. And he gives you the power to walk upside down, further cementing his chill status. Also, literally the moment you meet him, there's a chest behind him that gives you his entire armor set. Because they know you're going to want to dress like that guy. Oh, that ladder was not functional yet. And I just fell again. Fucking A. I'm silly. This will be another good boss to test out my new powers on, because I believe this one is light element. It sure looks like it from the spells that they cast. Ooh. Okay, not all chests are mimic, but almost all. It would be kind of a pisser with the fact that those guys transform into huge, grotesque beasts. Shit. To put one on that tiny-ass platform. It has standards, this game. Can we go back to the not a psychopath bit? I feel like we missed something. Well, all jesters are like crazy and murderous and shit, right? These days. Clowns just can't be nice and make people smile. Always got to be some sinister undertone. Oh! I like it! I don't like that so much. That's what happens when you let her hit you. Don't do that. Also, the double whammy of a jester being in a Souls-like, where everybody has the potential to be a murderous psychopath, makes it extra impressive that he never turns on you, right? Like, that's totally a thing. Like, who's the mass murderer on the cast? You just look around at the hub world full of NPCs, thinking to yourself, which one of these guys is gonna make this whole thing much less bearable? And you know what? It ain't the clown. Clown is good boy. Alright, let's see real shit. Shotgun! Pa! Excuse me, just need to heal up. Excuse me? Yeah. Oh, that was weird placement. Okay. I got tricked. Let's give that one more shot. That one spell that shoots a whole bunch of little mini darts is kind of weird. It's supposed to home in on you, but it's also one of those homing spells that occasionally just yeets a couple targets into the middle distance where you couldn't possibly have been standing. Murdiela Mal is a name that goes pretty hard. Yeah, all the names in this go real fucking hard. They have a flair for the naming. Okay, the thing I like about that is the swing is very fast. So I can get my damage in, get my licks in, and then get the fuck out of there. Gonna be important for this boss. What? Damn it, I didn't have to get hit by that one. I rolled into it. Oh. Okay, that one's on me. You know, I don't know why I even took the arcane paper rewards. I could have put all those into flasks, because I have arcane weapon. It does the same thing and it's not a consumable. That was silly of me. Alright, so this build might be suboptimal in that respect. But, tell you what, it do be hitting hard. See how hard this hits. Respectable. But can we double it? Okay, now we're talking. Now we're playing the game. Oh, damn it. Darkness. Yes. Affinity, but in 2D. Darkness. It's so good. Okay, yeah, Dark Swarm is where it's at. At least for this build. Do 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 do. Good luck, fucker. You cannot reach me over here. Oh, that's fun. I've done so many melee only builds in this game. I never knew. I think I finally understand why people play zoners in fighting games. Really rewarding to just fuck somebody up from the distance. All chests are monster. Can I get back up there? Oh, not if I go that way. Okay. Here's what I want to know though. Did I pick up a diamond cluster? Because I really need one. Jesus, I have so many upgrade items. Oh, is that what that is? Enduring Skull. I still haven't figured out what I'm supposed to do with that. I got it a few times, but... Man! I thought there was a diamond cluster up here. Oh well. This game is probably not going to be making a return, so... I mean, unless people are really digging it. Actually, I lied. This file may not be making a return, but I do kind of want to do a challenge run in this. Because there are a few that you can build in to your runs, like you can set challenges at the beginning, and it just locks you into them. And one of them is to beat the entire game using only a rowing oar as your weapon, which is a unique weapon that they give you for the challenge. You can't just pick one up. At least I don't think you can. So, I kind of want to do that. I think if I could pull that off in any game, I think it's this one. But, yeah. I think that has sufficiently filled out the time for the rest of the stream. Sorry about the improv there. I just got the sense that that was really headed downhill. Probably should have gotten that sense before an hour had passed, but yeah. I'm gonna grind it out in Neo 12 a little bit and see if we can make that more manageable for the next stream. Thank you so much for bearing with me in the meantime. I hope you enjoyed the lovely little chat that we had. I think it went rather well. Lots of spirited discussions and very thoughtful points are made. And I hope you enjoyed Salt and Sanctuary. Like I said, it's one of my favorite games. Is the ore entirely useless, or can you build for it? I think it's kind of in between. It's clearly like a handicap, but I think it has stat scaling. You just can't change weapons. So like, it might be okay for the first couple bosses, but by the end you're going to be feeling it, I think is the idea. Which sounds like a fair challenge to me, and I think I could pull that off. So yeah, that might be on the docket for the future. But like I said, in the meantime, I'm going to grind it out in TWOE and just see if I can make things move a little faster for the stream, because I'm getting to a point now where I'm just barely getting through a single day in a stream. And I know for a fact that TWOE has at least 3 weeks. At least if it's anything like the first game, it has 3 weeks. We're only halfway through the second week, so I'm kind of trying to pick up the clip a little. But let's see. Do we have enough people for a raid? Yeah, that looks pretty good. So, what's the Twitch emote for Salt? Is it OS Salt? No. What is it? That's gonna be involved in the raid phrase, because obviously. There's one here somewhere. I don't know what it's called. PJ Salt. Alright, so here's the raid phrase. I'm just gonna type it out in advance. You gotta make sure you wrap it in the emoji. That's like, it makes it stand out. And let's see here. We are going to raid. Ooh, that looks fun. Let's raid Manicate. She's playing Chrono Trigger since there was so much RPG discussion. And everybody tells me that one's really good. It's on the bucket list. Somehow I still haven't played it, but we're gonna go visit Manicate. She's lovely, very energetic style, plays a lot of cool retro games. If your game taste is at all similar to mine, I'm sure you'll love it. So yeah, raid phrase is Salt is Power. Surround with PJ Salt. Let's see. Calls to action. As always, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a wonderful time. If you want to know when the next stream is going to happen, hopefully soon, but I'm not really on a schedule of any sort, so if anyone's not in the Discord, I recommend you check that out. I really hope the command is working. That's why, otherwise I'm going to look like a doofus for like the 30th time. It works! Check out my Discord. It's a little quiet, but we have fun. We, you know, swap stories. We talk about what's happening in games news, in general news, you know, post music we like. And it's a great place to figure out when the next stream is happening, because I'll be talking about it there, if anywhere. In the meantime, though, enjoy Manicate, and if you're hopping off for the night, then I hope you have a lovely night. Raid phrase. Remember, salt is power. Tell her I said hi. I probably won't be able to stick around long, but peace.